All right. So set up new equipment so I can show you guys how I meal prep back in the day. I haven't meal prepped in a while, so what I did, I'm gonna talk through while I do this. What I did was basically buy rotisserie chickens, and this was when I was going through my debt-free journey. It's like one of the ways I could keep things low cost on the grocery side. So meal prepping does help. Go to Costco, get you a $5 rotisserie chicken. I buy 2 of them, and sometimes I bought like maybe 2 of these, and then it'll be like some ground turkey from Wegmans or wherever, enough to kind of carry me over. I used to put like about 8 ounces in each of my bowls, and I would measure it out on a scale. I don't even know if this works anymore. I haven't used it in a while. So I put it on a scale, each bowl, to make sure I had 8 ounces of protein, see? You get this from Amazon. Not too crazy. But then I would just chop this up, put it in a bowl, and eat it for the week. So let's see how this works out. I already started. Sometimes I put it into little pieces, but it's easy food making. The number one thing that I said that I would do more of is removing the skin. A lot of fat in the skin, so I try to remove that as much as I can. I leave a little bit because I'm not trying to destroy myself trying to get all this stuff out here. But it's not too crazy. Just chop it up. Snag, grab, put the bones. I use the top cover. Put the bones in there. Nothing crazy. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. And if it's like a salad or something that I'm doing that week, you see it's a lot of skin. A lot of skin. And then like pieces that I don't like, I just chop them jokers off and put it in the garbage. Like on a salad week, what I'll do is, I'll chop it up little pieces, right? I don't like it too small. I don't like my salads too small, but I'll chop it up like that. My knife game ain't that strong, but it gets the job done. How about that? How about that? But yeah, I used to love the skin. I used to love skin. But that's where the fat is. So it goes in the trash. I used to love the skin on these chickens, man. I still do. I haven't meal prepped in a while, so. You see that? It's very simple. Like I said, my knife game ain't strong, but it gets the job done. This one has like a lot of skin, so we're gonna cut that. I ain't gonna do too much with that. You gotta be careful with these too because there's so much bone. I wanna make sure that I cut the pieces without bone so it's easier to deal with when I'm eating and cutting, for that matter. So, well, like I said, this thing costs, one rotisserie chicken from Costco is about $5. You could put it in soup. You could do, and I'm talking like I could make soup, like I got it like that. No, I'm going to be learning and doing stuff on YouTube. The beginning process of learning how to cook. So, definitely bear with me. But just to get back into the swing of things, I'm gonna just do meal prep. Definitely better to cook your own meat because you know what goes inside of it as far as seasoning and salts go. But I do trust. I've used their chicken for years, and I haven't had any issues. I'm gonna take these 3 pieces and cut them in half. Haven't had any issues. There was one time I saw one of their chickens come out, and I was like, all right, this looks kind of pink. Let me tell you, because I usually post my meal preps, and I posted this one, that one chicken that I got from Costco, and it was pink. And you know, I'm kind of like somewhat of I'll eat anything as long as it's, at that point, as long as it's healthy. And I posted it, and people was like, man, what kind of pink chicken did you post? And it was giving me all kind of hell. So now I try my best to pick out the best chickens they got, because they have it in the back, and sometimes they don't cook it to people's liking. So you see this? All that skin? And you see how this is a little pink right here too. You see that? So you got to be careful. And it's to people's liking. Some people actually do like pink. I don't mind too much because this is my food. I could eat it. But when you're talking about family and people who are friends who are eating at your house, actually this is good. You got to be careful of it. And I think that's fair. So much meat you get out of this. You know, I could get probably a good 5 to 6 bowls with this chicken. If I put like maybe about 5 ounces in each bowl, 5 ounces of chicken in each bowl, I could probably get like 5 bowls out of this, depending on how much meat. But this one was pretty good. I'm taking off this nasty stuff that's in there. Take off this nasty stuff and just chop away. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. And then have your little thing right there, so it's easier to throw things out. Yeah. Boom. Boom. You see how easy this is? It's almost like a grab and go. If I had time, I would really cut better, but that could go in there. I don't have much time. This part is a little too pink for me, so I'm gonna leave that on. And then like these parts, you can probably, you know, put this in. Like I said, people do buy these for soups and all kinds of stuff. I don't really do soups like that. This is real pink. I hope the next one I have is not as pink as this, because I bought 2 of these. I mean, it's not much meat, but still, the fact that it's that pink to me, a little too pink for my good. Yeah, you see this? It's a little too pink. It's like, ugh. But some people care. I don't. You know, the parts that I don't eat, I just throw away. Like so, like that. Like Tabitha Brown. All right, so that's the meat. Oh, I got some more meat. Okay, I'll grab that. Sometimes I just rip it off, you know. It doesn't need for me to do all this fancy stuff with it. If it's ready to go, just ripping it off should be fine. All right. Yeah, as I do better and as I get more efficient with recording and cutting up stuff, I will do my best to put some music in the background. My hope is I could like fast fast play these videos on YouTube to give me enough time to show you guys what's going on, because I don't think you need to slow down these videos to catch what's going on, because I know people are busy and I want to give you your time back. Taking my time back, you know? Yeah, so I'm just ripping pieces off that I like. A lot of this is skin. The number one thing with meat, you take the skin off, you take off a lot of the fat. Not to say you don't need fat, definitely a macro you need. So definitely have to put that in the mix, but you could get fat in different ways. I used to do like a tablespoon of oil, olive oil, or coconut oil to the mouth. You can do other things, man. So I try not to put fat in the food, because I don't know how much is in there. That's one. And I want to control as much of this as possible. As much of this as possible. All right, so look. So this is the garbage, what's left. This piece right here is way too pink. Way too pink, all right? So I'm not using that. So looking at how much I got, you know, this is $5 worth. Like I said, I could get probably about 5 bowls, maybe 4 bowls, because I'm a little, I like to eat meat. I like extra meat. So 4 bowls out of this. And then I have another one that I could utilize to get my meal preps in. So let's do that. And we could get finished before we step out. Before we step out. Before I let go. Alright, here's a bowl. I'm gonna put it in this right now. But I used to do individual bowls, right? And I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean by that. Oh. Alright, so here's one bowl. You see how much chicken we got out of that, Joker? Let's see how much it is. Let's see how many ounces. We're going to zero it out, you know, zero it out. Oh, I got to press it on it so you don't see the zero. All right, zero it out, and I put the bowl on top of the scale. So that's about 30 ounces. A little less than 30 ounces because the bowl has its own weight. So a little less than 30 ounces. So divide that by 5. You know, you could probably get a good 6 bowls out of it. You know, 30 ounces, 5 ounces in each bowl. 5 times 6, 30. So that's how I calculate that. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna finish up. Let me see. Let me finish up here. I like to clean the surface again. Let me move this. Definitely have a cutting board. My cousin definitely hooked me up. Big shout out to Reg. Reg with the cutting board. The Doriska family. Reg and y'all hooking me up. Yeah, this is I bought my house and they blessed me, man. I was telling them that I had a hard time finding a cutting board, and they know that I like to meal prep and stuff, and you know, they really blessed me, and I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, guys. All right, give it a little quick cleaning. A lot of people have like different sanitary like requirements and needs. You know, I'm kind of simple. I try not to be too extra because meal prep takes time. And as long as you're clean, keep your space clean and all that stuff, you should be fine. Clean the knife, all that stuff. Just do what you can to avoid any nonsense. I mean, there's always going to be people's opinions on stuff. But you do what you want the way you want it at your spot. You know, that's the truth. However comfortable you are with doing things, you know, just make it easy for you to do and eat right. If you make it complicated, it becomes a thing like going to the gym. Because going to the gym is complicated sometimes. It's like people say, oh, it's easy and stuff, but sometimes when you overcomplicate it, you overcomplicate your workouts. It's like you are like just thinking about it makes you sweat. So I want to make everything as easy as possible to do. So cleaning as quick as possible, putting things together as quick as possible so that I could eat right. See all the skin? It looks so good. I love the skin. The skin is good, but it's not good for you. And it's too much fat. Too much. All right. Oh, I'm getting comfortable with the camera over here. You should see me. I'm like by myself in this house talking to myself on this camera for this video. It's funny. Anyway. All right, put that over there. I'm gonna grab this meat right here. You see this? You see how perfect? Boom. I'm gonna grab the next one right here like that. Like that. Tabitha, where you at? Tabitha's vegan, so she wouldn't have this on here. She'd be like, not for me. You see how easy it is to cut. Boom. And if you want, you could just turn it up. Cut it in half. To your liking. To your liking. There's no wrong answer here. Everybody does things differently. Cut it in half like that. Do that. I used to do tacos and just shred it and use the meat as taco meat. It was just easier to deal with at the time. And I wanted to avoid beef. I've done different diets and stuff throughout the years in my fitness journey. And I'm still like learning things that I would like to do. But this is a pretty good way of saving money. That was $5. I'm working on the next $5 rotisserie chicken from Costco. I mean, $4.99. How could you beat that? That's $10. And this is going to give me a week's worth of food. Depending on what other things I intake. So I'll definitely be sharing more and getting more calculated with it. Going back to my old regimen. But like I said, I haven't done this in a while. And the number one thing to think about is just ripping off the skin. The skin has a lot of fat. It has a lot of fat. So if you're trying your best to avoid it. I mean, if you get like this one right here, this little piece, you know, I'm not going to go fighting to rip off skin. It's too much time, right? You do your best and then move on because we don't got time. We grown folks. We got work. We got businesses. We got other things that we need to do. Oh, shoot. That's a good piece right there. No, we don't throw it away. No. Okay. We're not throwing away pieces of chicken now. Come on. Come on. Come on, Lee. That's from Rush Hour. All right, put that in there. Oh. All right. You see how much chicken we got? Remember, we had 30 ounces on one. So times 2, that's 60 ounces, right? 60 ounces. If we put 5 ounces in each of our bowls, we'll have 6 bowls. I thought it would be 4, but oh shoot, that's bone. Bone. And we still got meat left, so this is how I prepare the meat. Boom, boom, you see? That's not skin, it's a little bit of, ooh, got a fly in here. That's not skin, it's just a little, it's burnt a little bit. I don't think that's burnt. It's kind of well cooked. Let's say well cooked. See, this chicken is more cooked than the one we had before, because you saw what we had. It was like a little pink. I had to throw a lot of that. Probably a good 20% of it out. Because it was pink. And sometimes you just gotta, you let them know that when you go back to Costco, just be like, hey, I bought a chicken. Or you can return it, you know. I don't know if they do return chickens, but you can let them know that it was pink, and they're pretty nice at Costco. They'll make you go get another one. They might throw out the one that you purchased, and that's how they make things right. So I don't have no issues. Whenever I had stuff that I had issues with when it came to food, especially like these chickens, I didn't have any issues. So that's bone. We're gonna rip some of this. A lot of this is just getting your hands dirty. Get your hands dirty. Touch the meat. Touch the meat. And it makes it easier, it's quicker, and then you wash your hands. Nothing wrong with that. If you cook in the kitchen, you're gonna get your hands dirty. And I'm not even a big cook yet, but I will get there. Part of this is gonna be trying out different restaurants, eateries. I used to do a lot of Yelp reviews for different restaurants that I've been to. And I'm gonna do that on my page, but I wanna learn how to cook. So a big part of this is gonna be meal prepping, showing you how I do it every week. I mean, sometimes I change it up, but most of the time I try to keep it the same. I have no issues with that. A lot of people have issues eating the same thing every week, but there's different ways to dress your meals, right? Like I've learned, you know, different sauces, different combinations, rice and chicken and sweet potato, rice, chicken and baked potato, or French fries. I mean, different ways to get a different taste to keep you consistent, because the number one thing is not getting it right all the time, is making sure you come back and do the meal prep. I've been off my game, so I'm not a good example, right? So I'm gonna keep saying that, but we gonna make it. We gonna make it. All right. Yeah. I don't really, some of this stuff I cut, but a lot of this is like quick for me to grab and go. Grab and go. You see that? You see that? Grab and go. Oh, we could cut that piece. So that's a little. Boom, boom. Yeah, we got so much meat in here. All right. Yeah, this definitely is well cooked compared to the other one we had. That one was just 20% of that joker was pink. Pink! All right. Get your hands dirty. Make sure you wash your hands before you start your meal prep. I mean, obvious things that I should say. I think we're good. I think all this other one. Oh, that's a nice juicy. Ooh, nice, nice. All right, okay, we're good. You see? You see? This is the meat we're gonna eat for the week. We had 30. Oh, this one is pink. I don't like this one. Garbage. Yeah, we had about 30 ounces on one, so double that, 60 ounces. So we could make bowls from there. I'm gonna just do like maybe 5 bowls so you guys can see it. Garbage. Wash the hands. All right, we're gonna do this again. Just clean it off. There's other things. I gotta start getting ready. So I'm gonna do another video on how I prepare my veggies and how I get that done. We're gonna use the air fryer for some of our vegetables, because It's easier. Remember, efficiency. How do we do this so that we're quick and we could do it again? It's importante. Importante. Big shout out to Reggie and y'all. The Doriskas, man. They definitely hooked me up with this cutting board. It's been the best, man. Really, thank you guys. Mapia Seaside. I gotta speak to them in Creole. Cause y'all know I'm Haitian, right? Definitely gotta. Sapasi to all my Haitian folks out there. All right, cool. All right, my cooking skills ain't that great, so don't come for me. I'm still trying to learn. I've been trying to learn for like years. It's been one of those things that it doesn't come as easy. So there you go. This is the chicken. We had 2 rotisserie chickens from Costco, about $5 each, $10, and this is what I got. This is enough for a week, maybe 2 weeks. I'm gonna dress this up with veggies. I have asparagus, some romaine lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and just throw that chicken on top. You could put a little vinegar if you want, but I'm gonna dress it up and then do another video for that. But this is how I prepare my chicken, my protein. All right, God bless.